Alright guys, welcome back to Project Portsmouth. This is Season 5, Part 7. And we're pretty much at the end of the season already, so obviously it's gone quite quickly. I think next season I am going to try and play a few more games on the live com. I didn't predict I'd get through it this quickly. But what we're going to do is we're going to play the last two games of the season in this episode, Burnley and Brighton. And as you can see, we have been slightly better since the last episode. We've got a couple of really good results in there. We're not scoring very much. You can see here Lagali hasn't scored since the 9th of March, so it's starting to worry me. With a couple of different goal scorers. I'll take you through the results. So first we'll play Man City. And you know what? We actually played really well. We got a red card on the 47th minute. At half time, the stats were about even. About half the possession, half the shots, half on target. And they really come on to us in the second half, but we held strong. Obviously, we got a lot of yellow cards, and we created absolutely nothing. But we didn't allow them to create anything either. So a 0-0 draw against Man City. Huge result. Obviously, they are, I imagine, doing really well in the table. Let's have a look. They are in... Where'd you find it? They're fourth. They're fourth. So they're not doing amazing, but yeah, they're a really good team. We managed to hold them to a draw. Then we played Blackburn, a 1-0 win. We created a lot of opportunities in this game. Lopez continues to impress. Fairly close. They didn't really create much though. They were just sort of... they didn't have many highlights, put it that way. But it was quite a close game in terms of the match stats. And it was Kaiser, the man on loan, who's not really impressed. I'm not going to be getting him back next season. And it was him who managed to get the goal. Lopez cross into Kaiser for the finish. So lovely for that. Then we played Leicester, a 2-2 draw. Unfortunately, we were winning this game until we had all the ball. We actually played really well in this game. But 92nd minute, Jordan Henderson scored to make it 2-2, which is a shame. We deserved to win the game, I think. But yeah, we start off here. They make a mistake. Fabinho into Kaiser. Good little finish, but should be scoring that, shouldn't he? Chilwell runs down the line, crossing it into Almada. Poor mistake from McKenna, I think that was, to allow Almada to score. It's a great good ball from the free kick into Watmore, who scores only, I think, maybe his third goal this season. And Henderson in 92nd minute equalises to make it 2-2. So, excuse me. Then we played Newcastle, 0-0 draw, boring. Close. I mean, there wasn't many highlights, put it that way. But I guess we did create a lot. We probably did deserve to win. But again, there wasn't really many highlights in this game, so I guess maybe not. So, yeah, 0-0 draw, another point. And then this was a massive result for us. We were defensively so solid. Look at our average ratings. We were so good defensively to shut them out. And it was Da Costa and Garner who managed to get the 2 goals for us. Against Liverpool, who were first in the league. I'm not sure if they still are. I assume they still are. But they were at the time of playing them. And then you'll see here Hoover, who I put a wing back on attack, coming back to haunt his old club. Da Costa scoring, Wilton Da Costa. Devine beating his defender, and Garner on the volley, making it 2-0. That's an absolutely lovely result. So, yeah, we've been unbeaten since the last episode, which we lost 4 in a row. So, and I'll show you the tactic we've been using. This is what we've been playing. This is what I played in every game, I believe. I think I might have played like that in the first one, but then I played like this for the rest of the episode, all the other games. Seems to be working. We're not creating much attacking wise, which I've put Hoover on wing back attack. I'm actually going to make him a complete wing back on attack. He just seems to be doing really well down that right hand side, and I don't want to limit him to just wing back on support. I want him to get further up the pitch and create more, because if you see here, we don't really have many attack minded players here. So if we can make Hoover to join the attack with Byers and Da Costa, it should make us a little bit more of a threat going forward. So, just in case you're interested, this is what the tactic looks like at the moment. You can see this. We are trying to work the ball into the box. I think that's why we're probably scoring less goals, because we're not having as many opportunities. But we're trying to make the opportunities we get more clinical. Like I said, Wilton Da Costa's really not impressing me so far. He does need to work on his finishing. I am training him on his shooting, but it's not really improving. We'll go on double intensity. He's also, obviously, he's got really good, pretty good pace and dribbling. So I'm trying to train him to go round the keeper to try and beat around the keeper, and hopefully that will give him a few more goals as well. So that's what we're going to do. I think we're just going to go straight into the game. A couple of little updates. We've got Manley, who's now joining the first team. We spent an absolute fortune on this geezer. It's a big mistake to spend that much money on him, but obviously being from the British Isles, he does have a premium. However, saying that, 15 marking, 17 defending, 13 precision. He's definitely improving. He's 19 years old. I do think with maybe one good loan spell in him, he could be really, really good for us. So I don't think he's ever going to make his money. I don't think we're going to make our money back on him. Do you know what? We're going to offer him a new contract as well. Let's get him a new deal. What's he on? Yes, only a slight increase. Should we just do that? Yeah, sure. Screw it. 3 years. Yeah, so that's nice to get a couple of players locked down. I have tried to lock down most of our important players. So Down's going to go, Bass is going to go. And then it's just the 2 lone players. Who Garner, I'm going to try and get back. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. In terms of the rest of the team, Stuart's probably his last season with us. So I might have transfer listed him. I might let him go. Not too sure. And then after that we've got a few players, but Norris is a player that I do want to try and replace. We want to try and get someone else in to maybe play back up to Devine, because I really like Devine. We got him a new contract recently, didn't we? Oh no, maybe not. Oh yeah, we signed him up to a new deal. He doesn't start until the summer, but we got him on a new deal. I want him to be either first or second choice, but I want Norris to go. So that's team. We're going to go back out with this team again. It seems to be working for us, so let's continue to use it. And now let's play against Burnley. Let's get into the game, lads. So I didn't show you the table, did I? Or I did, but I didn't show you where we were in the table. Let's remind them. We owe Burnley after what happened in the last match. Let's get revenge. Let's passionately say to them we have faith in them. Go and make a difference. When we get into the game, I'll just show you the league table. We are in 8th. We absolutely miles away from European football. Even Tottenham, even 7th place. We're probably not gonna be able to catch them now. They have a game in hand. But we are in a good position. We're definitely going to finish in the top 10 now. I can't see any situation where we don't make top 10. Yeah, even like 11th place is still quite far off. Although Norwich have an extra game on us, I think we're probably going to solidify 8th or 9th. Which is actually amazing for our first season. I didn't expect to do that. I did expect to. I say expect. We predicted to finish rock bottom. I was hoping for like a 15th, 16th. And James Garner gets off to an amazing start from another Lopez corner. Lopez is so good. I think what makes him so good as well. I've got another highlight, but I'm just going to show you Lopez. 15 corners, 17 free kicks, and look at he's just absolutely insane. If we go to reports. He's currently operating at a Premier Division level. A lot of our reports keep coming back to say he's a good Premiership Division player. We've got a new contract for him, which doesn't start until... Well, it starts in a week or so. It's a big wage increase, triple his wage. But we do think it's really important. He has a £105 million release clause, which, to be quite honest with you, if someone hits that, I'm quite happy to let him go for that sort of money. However, saying that, we make a lot of money because our wage budget is quite low. We are making money every month. We're making about £5 million every month in profit. So we're looking really good. And because of that, we are increasing our training facilities. We've increased our youth recruitment level. And yeah, I think we're going to get a penalty here. Could make it 2-0 very early on. Or we can, if Byers can score this. Yes, he can. 2-0. I'm 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes away from home. Maybe we need to stick with the 4 at the back. It's working. Obviously, we've had 2 set pieces, one being a penalty, but it's working for us in these last kind of 4 games. Even against the big teams, we played Liverpool and Man City and got 4 points out of it. So Skip gets a chance to run forward, rolls into Hoover's got it into Garner. Good finish from James Garner. It's 2 goals in his last 2 games, and it's 2 goals in this game as well. We are being absolutely phenomenal in this game. 3-0 up away from home already. I don't know what's going on. Burnley are struggling. They're in 14th. They were in the relegation zone earlier, I think, in the season. Only maybe 10 games ago. But they're doing alright now. They're definitely safe. Well, they should be safe. I don't know about after this game. But no, they will be safe. They will be safe. But yeah, starting really well in this game. Elmac's been so good for us. I was going to look to replace him, but he's been so good. I can't bear to let him go. He's probably... I think he said he's operating a good championship level, but I tell you what, he's been so good for us all season. I think we've given away a penalty there. Bit of tugging in the box, I think. And it looks like it might end up being 3-1. George Byers gives away the penalty, and Chris Wood, I assume Chris Wood, yeah it is, makes it 3-1. So we've got to be a little bit careful. We're going to go cautious for the rest of the half, just to get through to half time and we can regroup. Devine here, who has given it away, as I was about to say, he's my first choice left back. He is officially first choice left back, and to be honest, he's playing most of our games. I'm only playing Norris when I absolutely have to, because Devine's knackered. There's no, and to be fair, a couple of times I've brought on Hoover off the bench when he's been tired to play instead of Norris. Norris has just not been good this season, so we're going to look to let him go. And DaCosta's running through. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Almost made it 4-1. And been a really, really good game so far. End-to-end stuff. Well, mainly their end, but... Can we have an opportunity still? Or is it the end of the highlight? It's the end of the highlight. 3-1 though. Really exciting game. We had lots of the ball. I'm very happy where things are going. Keep it up. Is there any changes that can be made? I guess we could probably bring on... I'm going to bring on Lagali, I think, at some point in the next sort of 10-15 minutes. We want to give him a bit more game time. I might even bring off Hoover just to rest him as well. Sort of in 10-15 minutes. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the plans are for next season. I'll show you our Mac just because I want to. Apparently he's worth 4.9 million. Obviously we got him really cheap. He doesn't even look that amazing. His stats, if we actually can have a look at his progress since he joined us, he's been stagnating. And his attributes in the last, let's say, 12 months. Okay, even if we go that, he's barely made any improvements since we bought him. Obviously there's a few stats that have gone up here, but in the last year, nothing's increased really. You can see like there's a few stats that are close and they're marginally increased from here. But yeah, it's not really, it's not been ideal. But however, saying that, you know, for a team like us, we've only conceded 42 goals in 33 games in the league, 10 clean sheets, 6.92 rating, which is really high for a goalkeeper. He did really well for young Ajax, but yeah, they've got a free kick, we've got to deal with it. We do, so it's offside in there. But yeah, Elmac's amazing. I can't see us getting rid of him, to be honest. I think he's going to be with us for the long haul. Yeah, let's bring off Hoover as well. Lukema, who, let's go on. Let's put them both on complete wing backs. He's probably a little bit dangerous because you know we're far enough ahead. Skip's picked up a knock. Is he going to be all right? Thigh injury. We should probably bring him off. Bring on Stewart. Close is another one who we've given quite a bit of game time to this season, but not much in the grand scheme of things. The second half's been really boring in this game, but we've managed to come up with a 3-1 win away from home, which is absolutely fantastic. Puts us 1 point behind Tottenham, although I'm sure they have a game in hand. Passionate, very nice with that performance, very, very happy. Yeah, Tottenham still have 2 games in hand on us, but and so do Leicester, to be honest, but we're still in a really good spot. Burnley have avoided relegation despite losing 3-1. Skip's injured for a couple of weeks. I guess we may as well give him an injection because there's only 1 game left of the season. So let's just do that. Only going to cost us £1,000. We've got plenty of money. Great performance again from Ghana. Absolutely superb. I think I am going to try and get him again. However, I am happy to pay... They want us to pay all of his wages this time, even though they literally agreed to 40% 2 weeks ago. I cancelled the offer because I wanted to get rid of loan cannot be terminated, because if we get to sort of January and he's not been that influential, we want to be able to get another loan in. So, yeah, end of the season. They want us to pay all of his wages. That's fine though. He's a bloody good player. We just want to be able to send him back if he's not doing well, so I don't want to get rid of that. So that's next season sorted in terms of that position. We are doing very well. Skip wants to... His refusal to have painkiller injection. I mean, to be fair, Close is amazing. Everything he says. He drops unfairly treated concerns. Honestly, Davim wanted a contract. He was saying this, wanted to discuss personal matters 4 times, and every single time he dropped it after Close spoke to him. Absolutely incredible. Close is just so good. He's so influential. We've got 2 players, I think, who have been with us since the academy, and they are Watmore. Look at this, all the way for the last 11 years. Watmore's been with the club. And Close is the other one, I believe. Yep, all the way. He's been out on a couple of loans. This season he's made 11 starts, 13 sub appearances. So he's still played quite a bit, but maybe not started as many games as he'd like. He's been alright, but just nothing spectacular. Bit weird. I did think he'd come all the way with us to the top, and obviously he is at the top, but he's not. He's sort of he's just not a guaranteed starter anymore, which is a shame. So, I guess now we just skip ahead to the Brighton game. It's going to be here a while otherwise. If there's anything that comes along, I'll show you, but otherwise we'll catch you for the Brighton game. Okay guys, we are on the day of the final game of the season. Just wanted to show you the league table. Obviously for us there's nothing really to play for, except the potential to finish above Tottenham into 7th place, but I don't think that's going to guarantee Euro Cup 2. I'm not 100% sure, plus I'm not that bothered by European football this season. Just want to get us settled into the league. So whatever happens, I don't mind in this game. It is worth noting that Man United and Liverpool are battling it out for the title on the last game of the season. Liverpool are playing against Sheffield United away from home. Man United are playing Bournemouth away from home. I expect both of them to get wins in this game. You can see Southampton are already relegated. Everton and Blackburn are fighting for their lives. In theory, Bournemouth can get relegated, but Blackburn have to win by a massive margin against Man City, and Bournemouth have to lose massively against United. So I don't think they're going to be... I think Bournemouth are safe. It's just really Everton, Blackburn are trying to overtake Newcastle, and we'll have to see if one of them can do it. Everton got Wolves, Blackburn have obviously got Man City, so I think Blackburn might be in trouble, unfortunately for them. But that's it. Obviously we're on the last game of the season. We're going to skip ahead now to the team selection page. Skip is injured. He didn't want to take his injections, which is a shame. So Stuart can actually come in. I have faith in him to do a job for us. We could bring in Close, but cause I'm quite happy for Stuart to come in that role as a ball-winning midfielder. Close isn't a very good ball-winning midfielder. In terms of the rest of the squad, I think we are probably happy with this team. We do want to go quite attacking. If it was... I would put Lukema in for a big game, such as like a Man City Liverpool, because he's probably better defensively. But in terms of offensively, Hoover is just so much better going forward. So we're going to play him. And I'll tell you what, I've been really impressed with Rolls since he's come back into the team. Been a bit of a bit part player for us this season. Probably we're going to look to move him on at some point. But he has been good since he's been in that box-to-box role. So that's the team we're going to go with. Let's get into the game. And we are at home. I'm going to stick on balance to begin with. Maybe we'll move on to positive if we start playing well. We're going to tell them we expect nothing but a win. So let's go. Come on. First highlight to Brighton. It's a good little run, but it's a good block. And Bias has an opportunity to get out of the defence. Garner now. Okay, we're playing it around very nicely. Really good switch of play over to Hoover. He drives at the Brighton defence, and he's gone all the way through to score. 5th goal of the season for Keanu Hoover. What a player. Kevin Stewart getting the assist, although you can barely give him credit for that, because Keanu Hoover does everything himself. What a fantastic goal. Playing him on attack has changed him. He's got so many more goals and assists in the last sort of 3 or 4 games. Well, in comparison to what he has for the rest of the season. And that does temporarily put us up to... 7th, but Tottenham obviously are playing their game and they are losing to Burnley. Wow. So maybe we could finish in 7th. But Da Costa has an opportunity to run at their defence. He does run through. Can he get a good opportunity? He can, but it's a good block from the defender. Now, I'll tell you what, boys. I think we... and girls, potentially. But, you know, I'm realistic. There's only a few numbers, so I don't think we're going to have many girls watching. But the point I'm trying to make here is we may have found a new formation. And Da Costa has a chance to run through. And a good save again. He's got to be a bit more clinical. Hopefully when he's learned that player trait to run around the goalkeeper, he can start to score a bit more goals. But here we go. Rolls with an opportunity to cross the ball in. And it's gone out of play. They've got a throw in though. Bernardo whipping out to Keena. And we've dealt with it very nicely. Lopez lumps it upfield. And it's gone to their defence. Okay, they had a good opportunity there, and I think it's gone out off the post. But like I said, we're still playing well. Kiana Hoover whipping a ball into the back post. Devine, let's go. Devine with his 3rd goal of the season. Kiana Hoover again getting involved with the goal contributions. What a pass this was with his left foot all the way to Devine. I'm assuming Kiana Hoover isn't left-footed. I just want to check that. He's right-footed, but what a ball with his left foot out to the back post. And Wolf could give him an opportunity here, but no, because Byers comes away with the ball. And we just beaten the press, and Hoover with another opportunity. Byers, Hoover again to Garner. Okay, we're working it around. A great ball out to Hoover. Ball into the box, and Da Costa has missed again. He's had so many opportunities this game. We're going to have to bring him off if he maybe at half-time. Bring on Kaiser for a final appearance, potentially. And they've, on the counter-attack, almost got a goal there, but I think we can officially say we can go on positive. They're actually going quite attacking on us at the moment. Okay, they've done really well to get it from defence to attack, and He-Chan, but El Mac is once again... I know one-on-ones are broken, I know one-on-ones are always saved, but you still have to save it. You know, the goalkeeper's not there, not in the right position, he ain't going to save it. Stewart's upended Alvarado. Got a couple of retired players in their team. Well, our fitness is fantastic. Apparently our analysis is saying we're not doing great, but I tend to disagree. I'm very happy the way things are going. Keep it up, lads. Obviously, against a big team, we might be struggling. I think we are going to bring on Kaiser for his final game for the club. Everyone else having an alright game. Roll was not particularly, but let's just get back out there. I think box to boxes, unless they score, they don't really tend to get good ratings anyway. It's all the ball-winning midfielders, deep line playmakers, advanced playmakers. They seem to get the high ratings. Even ball-winning midfielders don't get them that often, but obviously Stewart got an assist in this game, which is why he's got his high rating. Okay, a couple of players getting a little bit low on fitness now. We can look to make a change in the next couple of minutes. But first, Hoover runs through. It's a good challenge, but he might... Oh, he's not going to get there. Okay, great ball out to Wolf. It gives them a chance to burn us down the right-hand side. Can we deal with it? It doesn't look like we can. And Aaron Connolly, how is he getting on anyway? 32.5 million. Blimey, he must have done well recently. 14 goals in the Premier League. He's been consistent. I give him credit. He's not been amazing, not been out of this world, but he's been consistently okay in the league for a team that are never really going to succeed like Brighton. I give him credit where credit is due. Nice, good little bit of play from him. So let's make our changes now. Going to bring off Lopez for close, and we're going to bring off. Should we bring off Byers? No, let's bring off Hoover for Lukema. That's, you know, our usual. Oh. This is what I always do. I should really make up a tactic for that rather than just keep changing it, but who cares. Call and delivery. Elmac has the ball. I told him not to rush, so he shouldn't be... He's done really well just to hold up the play, although he might have had a counter-attack opportunity. Lukema into Ghana. Oh, he's almost lost the ball, but he's done well. Rolls now. And that's not even a highlight. Alright, hopefully, if it stays like this, we're going to get another win. We do, a 2-1 win, and we finish 8th in the Premier League in our first season. I have to say, first of all, wow. We've defied expectations, considering we predicted to finish a rock bottom. So unfortunately for them, and a bit disappointing for Everton. It's their first time they've been relegated. Ever, probably. I think they are actually one of their own teams and never get relegated. They've been relegated, along with Southampton and Blackburn. Newcastle just surviving by 3 goal difference on the final day. How did every team get on then? So Blackburn lost 1-0 to City, not too shabby. Bournemouth drew with Man United. So that means Liverpool won the league. Even though Liverpool drew as well, Man United have bottled it. And Liverpool, congratulations to them on 69 giggly goal difference. 95 points, fantastic season. 1 loss all year, a little bit like real life probably. Well, they've lost 2 games, but you know, probably a similar points tally. Really good season for Arsenal as well. You know, miles off first and second place, but still good to consolidate third. Brighton finished in 5th. Well done to them into the Europa League. So it's been a very interesting season. We've got a lot of things we can do. Hopefully we're going to get some good budget for next season, you know, a good like 30-40 million, and we can really look to push on in the market, maybe push on for European football next season, which ultimately was our goal. We spent an extra season in the Championship than would have liked, which has slowed our progress down. However, saying that, we are now in a good position in the Premier League, so can't really argue. I've been having a look at some players from the Argentinian and the Brazilian leagues, and there's a few that I'm looking at that could be quite good. We're just going to have to see. A lot of them won't get work permits is the only problem, and we can see we've got a B on our management performance. This is the end of the season awards, so what I'm going to do, thank you very much for watching, I'm going to end the episode here, and we're going to do our usual sort of end of season wrap up video. Probably, I don't think I'm going to put a game in it this season, because it kind of defeats the object of like episode 1. If I put it as like the end of episodes end of season 5, but I put a game in next season, it doesn't really make sense. So I'm not going to put a game in the next episode, but I am going to go through everything we get through in the transfer window. But I'll go through all that in the next episode. Thank you very much for your support. Have a great day, take care, and goodbye.